Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Grim Fandango Remastered. Where we're gonna have another stab at this because we got stumped on a puzzle, so we're gonna redo it. It's gonna be a lot smoother. So we are in search of what's her name, Mercedes. So let's go this way, and we've got Nightmare Fuel guy here crying his heart out.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done?
I'm gonna check what.
Oh, Gladys.
So we've got to get his heart back, which is going to be priority one. Then we've got a really confusing puzzle, like super confusing. The problem is with this game is it's made of an old PC game.
Oh no!
So it's like stuff like that. Like that took me about 3-4 minutes to find last time, but we are redoing it.
I guess I could always use a spare.
Grab the bone.
Soup's on. Huh? They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Siphon. So we've already done this challenge, this puzzle, which took me about 3-4 minutes last time.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Okay. Got his heart back now.
It's still beating.
Heart! Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Dom. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
Beautiful.
Oh! Sorry.
And now we'll get to the reason for the restart. This puzzle. I know what I'm doing this time, because, or at least I I know the theory.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
So what I need to do is, you can see the 4 things moving in the top right. We need to get, we number them and go counterclockwise. We need to get 1 and 2 moving at the same time, and 3 and 4 moving at the same time. What I had is, I had them all moving, and I was wondering where I was going wrong.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh!
Oh!
If we shook the tree down, those pumps would
The problem with
dislodge,
adventure
and I
games,
could
you've
make
got to feel it
high-lift
out
shocks
by
out of them
process
for the
of error
bone wagon. Hold on,
But
I'm
just-
going to
I literally
unbalance that
spent
wheel with some of these
too
weights.
long.
That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these
Like
doggies.
we got to the 20-minute mark before I sussed it out.
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value.
They're moving in sync. That took far too long. Last time. But it's done.
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from
So we've
now
done
on
in
we
the space
soar.
of 5 minutes.
Like
what we did in
eagles.
20 last time.
Like
That's why
eagles
I've done the
on
called for the redo.
pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights? Manny! What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
No.
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Oh.
Hey!
So not that way just yet. Back on the car.
Come on, Gladys. Let's crash
Yeah,
through
I don't
this
know what
gate
I'm
and
doing
drive right
today.
over those little
We've got to do a
monsters.
bit of exploring.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
How do I do that? Oh, I couldn't pick this up last time.
I don't really, not right now. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. I'm not carrying this thing any farther if it's gonna keep pointing the other way like that. It's demoralizing.
This guy making noises is putting me
Not
off.
right now.
Oh. Ooh, there's a screen up here. What's it doing? This reminds me of the Final Fantasy VII bomb digging. I'm gonna find a spot for it.
Loteria.
What we got? Oh, I'm all the way over there. I was trying to figure out where the hell I was there.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Okay, got a key.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
The beaver's scared of the key. Oh, some of these angles are a bit annoying, aren't they? Alright, this glottis guy needs to calm down as well.
That doesn't look like...
I ain't driving back to
That
town,
puzzle
Manny.
with the tree. How would you know that? Unless you spend all this time trying to figure it out.
With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked.
Locked, you said.
With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked. Doesn't do much by itself. No, I don't think I could swim a single stroke in that.
Don't know what these are.
Ooh, something has sucked the marrow out. I like to save bones for special occasions. I'll just drop this one. I'm carrying around too many of those already.
Oh wait, I have a fire extinguisher.
I like to save bones for special occasions. I like to save bones for...
Time it. Nice, got the solution. Throw the board. Fire, you can be sure. If I time it right, we put them out. Four beavers, wasn't there? Rather than bones. Come on, Mr. Beaver. Nice. Cleared the path. Probably didn't. I don't know. I need more bones. Just to grab.
Okay, the beasts of Black River are blowing bubbles at the bottom, so let's power on through, huh, Glot?
Manny, look at that badass gate. I can't drive through that. We have to find the key.
Híjole.
I don't have a key.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Now where?
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Meche is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
That guy just whacked it, like triggers me a bit.
Ooh!
Yeah, tourists.
Alright. Clearly not that way.
You
better watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to
All
be.
right.
Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Like our car.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Oh, we got a trophy, but... Oh, am I interrupting you? Am I interrupting you, you orange fucking... Look at him, genuinely... I'm surprised this game didn't give people nightmares with that flying around. So what we got here? That orange bell end. Well, hello there.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, also.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny, if she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here, I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Job?
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the
I hope
one
that's a
asking
mosaic.
for her beloved Celso.
That he's mopping and not carpet. In fact, hold on, the colour scheme. That is a trippy colour scheme. Blue around the glass, white, black. Oh, it's maybe it's like Latin influence, but it's very strange to my British aesthetic.
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Dockmaster here.
What items have I got? I got a photo, didn't I? You seen this girl?
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny. We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey,
Shut up,
okay.
you orange idiot.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Okay. This guy's gonna have a bad time when he finds out his missus NTR'd him.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her,
Nope.
Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Got them up. Year one. And we'll get some sort of FMV. Please tell me that's not a carpet that he's mopping though. A whole year? Jesus. That is quite the tux.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Oh. So what? We're like. some
Well,
sort of
looks
big
like a
wig now.
quiet night in old Rubacava.
Let's check my desk out.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, Emperor manque. 9, red. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Look out below.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, Emperor manque. 9, red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him.
Wait, did we
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it?
That's a very sort of Scarfacey, not quite, Casablanca-esque sort of tux, isn't it? Like 1930s, 1940s.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan looked mad when he left?
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, we all run out of luck eventually.
Careful, Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Alright, trophy. What else we got?
Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it?
Okay, we've got a whole new set of screens to play with.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Got anything? Oh, we've already been that way.
Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it? Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Fine, we'll hear you out.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
He's actually got a secretary. So, what we got a down. We got a left. Let's go down.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Scary fucker.
Manny, the police chief walked through and I tried playing a song for him, and he yelled at me.
Oh, don't sweat it, Mano. He's just mad because he lost at the tables.
Isn't he always supposed to win so he keeps liking us and never raids us?
He wouldn't raid us. It's a holiday. What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part.
It's alright, I don't need less nightmares.
Bone wagon.
I like it. Quiet night, huh, Cardinal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Ah, Manny, why can't we just stay here?
Mocker
We got
in
our
a restaurant
fancy
to owning
club,
a
we got
casino,
3 squares
or
a
running a
day.
casino.
Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Scary fucker. Another trophy. What else we got? I want to search behind this bar. Can I?
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping. Well, maybe just a sip.
Man after my own heart. What else we got? I'm just hammering my X button here.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. What are you doing in my club, Charlie? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport.
We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Okay, so this guy's a counterfeiter.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Chowchilla, what does that mean? Let me Google it. That's a... What does Chowchilla mean? Derived from the indigenous American tribe of Chowchilla. The name evidently translates as murderers. Okay. So it's a native tribe. Okay, that's all I need to know.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Le numéro gagnant, le 13, Noir, Emperor Monk.
Everything okay down here?
What happened to Monsieur Bogan's lucky streak?
It ran out.
Well, so did he.
Not while they're losing. Not while they're losing.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed.
Sounds good.
I know it.
Okay. So we talked to everyone. Let's go have a look outside. Look at that sky.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Fast erotic Brazilian dance. Couples push off. Okay. Not my cup of tea, but okay.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
Don't have that kind of equipment. Ooh, it's spooky down here. Don't have that kind of equipment. Don't have that kind of equipment.
now.
I've tried. Only Glottis can get these doors open. There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that? Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás?
Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
What's that you're working on there?
I told you, Calavera, not now.
Caterpillar?
Me and Shag fight alone. Mir dem Fugyab.
It's empty.
Yeah, I got to remember to get more liquid nitrogen from morgue.
Liquid nitrogen?
Freeze the bones, less painful that way.
Hey, that sounds good. I could go for that.
You got plenty of painkiller in that bottle of yours, so shut up and hold still.
Liquid nitrogen. I will see if I can keep an eye out for it. What else we got knocking around? Let's go left.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on the chin.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. Makes you weak.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees, they do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out of work bee.
Their situation was really steam.
What's the buzz, boys?
It's bad down here, Manny. It's like we want to control the means of things and stuff, you know?
You bees gotta be strong.
Easy for you to say, topsider.
Now, where's my way off? There we go. Keep looking around.
It's locked.
Okay, so we've got some guy who wants nitroglycerin, a locked lighthouse. Gotta get the pieces in play. Right, and last way is up, isn't it? The blue casket. How do I get back to my casino? Okay. Pardon me. How are we doing for time? Let's have a look. 52 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Right. So, this is where we're gonna... I was worried my game had crashed there. Save up for the day. We are going to be doing something else later on today. We're going to leave Grim Fandango here for the time being, I think. And pick it up at some point between Christmas and New Year's. But yeah, I'm really pleased. But we are going to be back later tonight with something else. It's going to be at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, because I just need to do some cleaning and nip to the shop and stuff. But good progress. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you later. Have a good night. Ta-ra.